In fact, I think we're gonna knock this one on its head, so to speak.
What does that even mean?
To finish it.
Oh, okay. Are we finishing it? I thought we were gonna keep going.
To knock this one on its head. Actually, I think it comes from the fisheries industry.
You and your fish, Joe. Oh man.
I used to have to proceed. I used to have to do fish euthanasia. Fish euthanasia.
Okay.
People brought their sick fish in. My expert opinion on fish, I was like. And the way we used to do it is actually, it sounds really bad. I'm not sure if I should tell this story actually.
I know we've gotten into this before about fish feeling pain if they can. I know we've gotten into that before.
Yeah, there's different opinions on that. But you know, you can buy this stuff that you put in the water and the fish slowly dies.
Yeah,
like,
they fall asleep or something like that.
Costs you like from X to XXX amount of money, you know, like triple figures kind of expensive. So the kindest thing you can actually do, people come up with all these bullshit ideas like put them in the freezer, they die really fast. Like, no they don't, they freeze and die. Like, so what the kindest way is actually to, we're gonna knock this one on the head. Quite literally, in a bag, whack. Which is fine for little fish. My biggest knock it on the head was...
Maybe you should have told this topic.
Koi carp. Yeah, but actually it's the kindest way to end it for them. It's like, why do most...
Well, that's like for cows.
Why do most people choose that rather than rat poison?
Well, they choose or they... Actually, this messes up a lot, but that's why with cows, they say you have to shoot them point blank in the head, right? We talked about this before. There's a certain way to kill a cow correctly.
Yeah. This song I'm talking about how to kill fish, only lolcast in the world who does that. That's right, that's why this is the secret corner. Don't forget to subscribe to the Twitch channel.
When am I streaming again?
Yeah, but
not for a long time, because I don't have good enough internet at home or a computer.
But that's the funny thing, right? So I have a story about that. We had this woman, she brought her goldfish in that was like, I don't know, about this big. It had a disease called...
Is it the white dot ones that you can cure with like?
No, that's white spot. That's you can cure easy. Oh. You don't usually die from that unless you're really not very clever. So it had a disease called, I forgot the name of it. Why have I forgot the name of it? Dropsy. Let me show you.
I've heard of that.
Let me show you a picture of a fish with dropsy.
I have actually heard of that.
There's a good dropsy goldfish.
It got really fat.
Yeah, so what happens is they can't get rid of the water out of their body anymore. And they basically expand to the point, it's actually a bacterial infection. So they grow to a size where they literally just explode. Not in the kind of explosion that you say like and all over the walls and stuff. But they literally just, it starts leaking out somewhere. And that is where it's really dangerous because then the other fish come in contact with this bacteria. So what you do when your fish got dropsy, if it's in the early stages, you can cure it with an antibacterial remedy. But later on.
So on a lighter note, Disney
So yeah, no,
Lucasfilm.
I was telling my story. So this old woman comes in with a fish, this big, massive fat thing, because it had dropsy. I was like, yeah, you know, she was crying and everything. I actually felt really bad for her. She's crying her eyes out like, yeah, I've had this fish for 15 years. I'm all alone. And, you know, my husband died and my dog died. I've only got this fish called Daisy or some other stupid name. And I don't want it. I don't want it to die. I was like, well, it's come to that time, you know, where you put your other fish at risk and he's in pain. He's in pain, Mrs. whatever her name was, I don't remember anymore. And so then I said, you know what, we're going to do it nice for you. We'll make sure it's put down properly, you know.
So go to the fish farm.
Yeah, well, obviously I didn't want to say the nicest way to do it, actually, is to end it fast, is to get it in a bag and whack. I obviously didn't want to say that.
Have you ever missed?
What?
Have you ever missed?
No, you have to do it properly.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's pretty inhumane. But these fish, when they're full of water, they're exploding. You can imagine what happens when you hit the spot with these fish. That's not a pretty sight. So my lovely work colleague, I was like, Jamie, can you take this? Can you take Mrs. Whatever her name's? Can you take Daisy into the euthanasia area and put her down? You know, really politically correct, like normal. Next minute, she's like, all right, thank you. I'm just going to have a look around. Next minute, she's like followed where he went with the fish and walked around the corner, like into the back area.
Oh, no.
And I was like,
You heard a
oh
scream,
my
don't you?
God, what? This cannot be. And I walked around the corner just at the position where he's got the fish in the bag, like mid-swing, to put poor Daisy down. And the old woman's face was just like, so yeah, that's how that one went down.